welcome back to my channel. So I hadn't even planned on doing a video today because as you can see, I'm looking a little bit fancy. That's because I have a bunch of prospective client meetings today, and what the hell? Sorry. Yeah, I went out on one earlier this morning and I just got back. If I seem a little bit out of it, it's because I am hypoglycemic and I did not eat when I woke up this morning. It's about 1:30 now and I just got back and I just ate, so I'm still kind of like, but anyway, when I got home, this was waiting for me. This is the new Sephora Holographic blush and highlighter palette. If you remember, I did a review on the new Spice Market blush palette that they came out with. It's a blush and contour palette, and it looks like this. And I'm so mad because, like, the way Sephora debuts their stuff is like they'll debut like 5 things today, and you'll be like, ooh, gotta get it. Rush, you get it. And then 3 days later, they come out with 5 more new things. So this one debuted about 2 weeks ago, and then this one debuted about 2 days ago. So here they are. This is the new contour and blush palette, and then this is the holographic blush and highlighting palette. If you remember, I said in the Spice Market review that the colors in there are too warm for me, and they are. So when I saw the holographic one, I was like, yeah, I need to get that because the colors are much more up my alley. Blush palette is a much more cool tone palette. As you can see, it looks like that, and this one is more not only my style, but the blushes in here are more suitable to my undertones, so it won't overwhelm my undertones. It comes with 3 highlighters, and they're the ones up here on top, and then 3 blushes. Let me give you swatches real quick of the highlighters. Are they named? I don't think that they are. No, they're not named. They're just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Why do I always do this? Okay, so this is the first highlighter. It is a white with like a jade green reflex, and then this is 2, which I want to say is a lilac with a blue reflection, and then this last one is another almost white with a pinky reflection. It's like a cream shade with a pinky reflection. Okay, once again, the palette, this one is a cool mid-tone, looks like a I don't know, it's like a mid-tone rose, maybe a mauve, which is kind of, you know, either one of those colors would be my go-to colors. And then we have this one here, which is a very cool tone medium pink. And then this right here is another cool toned dark rose shade. We want to call that a dark rose, right? Yeah, we're going to call it a dark rose. Let's go with that. Some swatches right quick. Okay, this on swatching, yeah, it looks more like a neutral brownish red. Which is fine because, once again, that's kind of my go-to. And then here we have that bright, cool-toned pink. These are very dusty, by the way. I'm swatching them and all I can see is like dust kicking up. And then finally, we have this like strawberry pink shade, cool-tone strawberry pink shade. These are super pretty. Okay, so when I got dressed this morning, I was already super late for my appointment, so I didn't have time to choose my blush, and trust me, for me, blush selection is kind of a big deal. I have over 60 blushes. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a blush hoarder. The only thing that I tend to buy more than foundation is blush. So I have so many blushes, and I have a really hard time parting with them. Like, I always want to clear out my stash and give stuff away to people, but I'll look at my blushes and I'll be like, no, I'm gonna wear that one day. Someday. So I didn't put on any blush this morning, which turns out to be a good thing because now we can test these out. And I think that the one that I'm going to test out is this cool tone pink right here. So yeah, get a brush. And as usual, Sephora blushes are super, super pigmented. It is pretty powdery though, so, alright, let's see. Oh! Cleo, what is wrong with you? Okay. Wow, this is kind of awesome, because you really do not need a whole lot to achieve color. And like I've been saying, Sephora's been hitting it out the park for the last like 2 years with their products, and I am not mad. Now, I don't know if you can see, and this is what I was telling you guys about how my undertone really messes with the way that things should work for me, because like if you saw the other video, there is the Spice Market blush has a pink in it as well, and that is the one that I had used in that video. Let me give you a look at it again. Well, it's not really a pink, it's more like a burgundy, a deep burgundy. I had used this one in that review, and it didn't look terrible on my skin, it just looked overwhelming and too much. And it's a warm shade, and I'm warm, so it should have looked good, but as you can tell, this cool tone pink looks better, and it's, you know, the same thing that I was telling you guys about how when you have like a warm peach undertone, like all the rules of what should and shouldn't be or how things should look on you based on your undertone just kind of go out the window. So like I had said, cool tone blushes tend to look better on me than warm tone ones. And we're proving the point right here, right now. Okay, so these are super pigmented. It kind of looks, that texture on my face is still there from the breakout, so it looks kind of funky in a way, but it still shows up and it's still very vibrant. I don't necessarily mind the dusty kick up at all. But yeah, it might not really look like anything on camera, but in person it is like super, super bright right now. Alright, which of these highlighters are we going to try? Do we want a green highlighter? Yeah, we're gonna see how this one looks. Ooh. It's gonna look kind of terrible. Ooh, it's kind of dusty. Good grief. Yeah, I have a lot of texture right now, so it's, yeah, probably not the best time to test out a new highlighter. But here we are. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that shine. Wow. Holy crap. And even though I have texture on my skin, I can see that, and I can see the texture in the mirror over there in front of me. It still looks banging. I'm not going out for the rest of the day, so let me try this pink one on the other side. See what it looks like. Ooh, I like this one even better. Like, I'm not one for holographic highlighters. I feel like there's a time and place for it, and I feel like everybody's coming out with all these new holographic highlighters, and I'm just kind of like, where we gonna wear them at? Where? Because don't everybody got a job? So, but I'm not actually mad at this one. This one is actually really, really pretty. I think out of these three highlighters here, this one is probably going to be the most wearable shade out of all of them. But it looks good, and the thing is, I feel like you could probably actually get away with wearing just about any of these because they're really, really subtle. Like, even though you don't have to go into the pan really hard to get anything up on a brush because they come right up, I feel like you can actually, you can share them out, and I got some right here. Yeah, you can share them out like really well to make them everyday wearable. even though you can definitely see the green in this. So I'm not really sure where I would wear that to. In real life, you can definitely see the green. On camera, it only looks like a really nice sheen happening. But this one just looks like kind of a rose gold, like a very brilliant rose gold. But over here, you can definitely see the green. So I'm not really sure where I would wear that to. But it's pretty. It's pretty. This palette, like the other one, is $28. You get 6 shades, 3 blushes, and 3 highlighters. I mean, even just at the price, it's worth it. For the amount of product that you're getting. And like I said, Sephora products have not failed me in like the last 2 years. So every time I see them come out with something new, I hop on it really quick because I'm just like, yeah, Sephora came out with something. So this is literally a first impression because I got this 15 minutes ago and I have not worn it anywhere else or done anything else. But if we're gonna go on previous Sephora blushes that I own and highlighters that I own, I would say that this probably is going to last all day until you take it off. I've never had any problems whatsoever with Sephora blushes not lasting or fading away quicker than they should. So yeah, I'm not anticipating any of that happening with these either. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As usual, I hope that my review was helpful in helping you make a choice in whether or not you wanted to get this new Sephora holographic highlighter and blush palette. However, if these colors and these shades aren't up your alley, there is also the Spice Market blush palette, which is still available on the website. This one has a contour in it, as well as a highlighter and a transformer. I'm still trying to work out what the transformer does. I'm not really sure. I mean, I've used it as a highlighter rather than a transformer, and it works pretty well in that way. I will link the video to that review in the description box, so you can click on it to see the swatches of those shades as well. But yeah, these are both $28 and they are available on the Sephora website. So if you wanted to hop over there and pick one or both of them up, you can do that. As usual, it's been great, it's been fun, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!